guys, we are back here at the same location where we had the misunderstanding. Today all I'm doing is just finishing what was left of the ditch, and a lot of people in the previous video sort of got the term creek misinterpreted as something that had flowing water in it constantly. This is not that. What it is it was a ditch dug for the pond in the back so the water could escape if the pond started to overflow. All we're doing is getting it to a point to where that water doesn't go over the top of the ditch bank. The way we have to do that is get it all cut out first and then bring in an excavator later to sort of cut it all down. And what you're going to see in this video is just me taking this brush cutter and sort of just rolling through it, getting it all cut down to a point to where you can see both sides. The upkeep of this is not going to be too bad. I would just say they've already sprayed it with, Roundup or something like that to get it killed and knock it back. And all I'm doing with that brush cutter is just cutting from one side to the other, trying to get it to where they can actually see the bottom. They didn't know how thick it was, or if there was any trash down there that was going to be an issue, or if there were stumps or anything like that in the bottom. So I was just going to cut it out to get it to where people could see it. So throughout this video, I'm just cutting about a 300-foot section of just dead brush. I would say more so reeds and small grasses of some kind that grew in there. You see me backing up pretty far. I'm just not trying to destroy the man's grass. One thing that machine can do if you do sharp turns is just destroys grass. So it was you see me backing up as far as I do. A lot of people get some comments about that. I'm just trying to back up and make sure that I'm not cutting into a centipede. At first I didn't really know how wet it was down there or how far that skid steer could really reach in. I knew that the boom could maybe reach across, but I was being a little more safe because I didn't really want to get stuck. So you sort of see me barely going in there, cutting in almost to the edge on the other side, and then towards the end of the video you'll see I just start reaching all the way across. I do end up going over this 2 times, but we did have a rainstorm come through, and I got that drone put up as fast as I could because that drone cost a little bit more than what I can afford to get a new one. So this is the same spot where that neighbor sort of got irritated with how far we cut in. He called the neighbor and they got it set up to where I could come back and sort of do some more work over there and just get it all cut down to the bottom. And he was fine with it. He didn't have any issues with it. I told him, this was at no cost to him, and we were just doing this to make sure it looked right and try to get it to where it looked decent. At the end of the day, I just wanted both sides to be pleased with the way the ditch looked. We've already cut in as far as we did and did everything we could to make sure that it was cleaned up. You'll see later in the video, the guy that contracted me out was over there raking everything out. He's got it to where now you can seed grass and it's going to look beautiful. And the areas that the neighbor wants to grow back up, they'll be grown back up in a year. Stuff like that I had cut down, it grows fast and it'll be back fast. So if he wants to have a barrier, it will be back quick and there's not going to be an issue. We just wanted everybody to know that we were trying to do the right thing in coming back and finishing the ditch up. And all sides at the end of the day were pleased with the way it looked and sort of happy. So I just wanted to conclude this commentary and say thank you to everybody that watched it. Thank you to all the comments. Thank you to all the people that were giving me pointers. I've only been doing this for a few years and there are still things to learn. Just wanted to say that, the video took off, and I've never had this sort of happen. I've never had that many views in my life. Honestly, on the channel. So this was a really strange change of pace, and it was appreciated because I learned a lot from it, and hopefully I can do better as the years go on. Anyways guys, we're just going to jump right into the video. I hope you enjoy it. Obviously it's not going to have a before and after, but you're going to get to see what I did with the ditch bank and how I finished it up. So enjoy the video. If you've not already done so, like and subscribe, comment down below. I appreciate you guys. Let's just jump right into it.